When crows started dropping on the grounds of the Bronx Zoo, it was my job to find out whether it was something that might spread to our collection. Unfortunately, it did, and very quickly. All of a sudden, I was dealing not only with dead crows, but with dead flamingos and snowy owls and bald eagles.
My supervisor called me and she said, I think that I need to go out to Queens. We went to Flushing Hospital and we went up to the intensive care unit, which is where 4 patients were hospitalized at that point. We reviewed their medical records, and the only thing that seemed to be kind of common to all of them was that they spent time outside in the evenings.
It was the summer of 2002. And our journey began with West Nile.
July the 4th. She shut down so quick. The fever just raged through her. Her arms were just bones. No muscle, no flesh, just bones. She looked up at me and she says, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it through this. She only survived this because she was in that state-of-the-art type facility.
People had forgotten the mosquitoes spread diseases. The first mosquito pool that came down positive, we were concerned because we knew about New York, we knew how fast it had spread, and we knew how many people could be affected. 45 people died of West Nile virus in our parish.
People have to realize that there are some of the worst diseases in the world, 8-hour flight away from here, some of them which are far worse than West Nile virus. And if they do get here, we better have the infrastructure to deal with it. And that's what the American Mosquito Control Association is all about.
We are a nationwide mosquito control service provider. We offer aerial applications, ground applications, surveillance, disease monitoring, quality assurance, larviciding, adulticiding in communities small and large across the nation.
This is the Micronair AU4000 rotary atomizers. This spins at 10,500 RPMs, which gives us a droplet spectrum between 25, 35 microns, which is exactly what you want to kill the mosquitoes.
You know, it looks fairly logical that mosquitoes transmit disease. I reduce the number of the mosquito and I reduce the chances of disease transmission. And logically, we understand that and seem to agree. But the reality is probably a lot more complicated.
The vast majority of the public was saying, I understand that there's a concern, but I don't want to be breathing known toxic chemicals. I don't want my children breathing known toxic chemicals. The health departments, whether it was New York State, New York City, or the county, were trying to solve one public health problem by creating another public health problem. And you would think that we as a society have come further than that we would understand you don't poison people to protect people.
The big issue that we faced with West Nile virus was the fact that it affected different species. We weren't, and we still are not, prepared to deal with diseases that affect both people and animals. You know, Mother Nature has already sort of told us that we need to start maybe looking at things in a slightly different manner and becoming better prepared to deal with what she's going to throw our way.